Crazy. Bonkers. Rockies trying to complete a 3-game sweep over Martin Prado in Atlanta. Top of the second, Braves up 3-0. Prado down the line off Esmil Rogers. Rick Ankiel and Jason Hayward score 17 extra base hits in the game. The Braves starters had 10 of them. Even the pitcher was in on it. Jair Jurgens at the plate off Manny Corpus. All 9 Braves starters had an extra base hit. That's only the 4th time that's happened in the National League since 1920. Next batter, Omar Infante getting in on that number. Braves up 10-1. Their biggest lead of the game. The Rockies down 9. People who know math and baseball came up with the fact that the Rockies had a 1.2% chance of winning this game at that point. Bottom of the 5th, Dexter Fowler with a triple. Matt Reynolds, Eric Young come in to score. Alex Gonzalez's throw to third base gets away. So Fowler is heading home as well. And the Rockies have cut it to a 5-run game now. It's 10-5. We go to the 6th. Same score, Seth Smith at the plate. That's going to be trouble. That's off Jurgens. Jason Hayward not quite tall enough. Todd Helton coming in from third. Rockies down 4. It's 10-6 now. Later in the inning, Ryan Spilborgh's pinch hitting with the emphasis on hitting. That'll drop. Here comes Smith and Chris Iannetta. All of a sudden, it's a 2-run ball game. The Rockies have cut it to 10-8. Bottom of the 8th. Bases loaded. 2 away. Carlos Gonzalez not ready for the inning to end. That's off Johnny Venters. Here comes Iannetta and Young. Rockies come all the way back from down 10-1 to tie the game. Could they finish the job? Next batter is Troy Tulowitzki. Base hit off Kyle Farnsworth. Dexter Fowler scores, and the Rockies go up 11-10. Some of the people who left thought it was over. They're in the car saying, what? Top 9, 2 outs. Rockies ended in style. Carlos Gonzalez with a great sliding catch to end the game in Rob, Rick, and Keel. And the Rockies win it 12-10 to match their biggest comeback in a victory ever.
Before have 2 teams come back from 9 runs or more deficit on the same day, and you will soon know why. I even mentioned that. San Francisco and Cincinnati at the Giants Park, top 1. Joey Votto, his chi is centered, homered off Madison Bumgarner. Bumgarner gives up 3 homers in the first, and well, speaking of Votto, he's the first Reds first baseman with 30 jacks since Lee May in 1971. Do I hear 31 off Ramon Ramirez? It's 9-1. And we're in the 5th. And the pitcher, Homer Bailey, singles, scores a run. Drew Stubbs. It's 10-1. Folks heading over to Momo's. Wait, we got more. The Reds' probability. Stan talked about the numbers, guys. Reds' probability of winning with a 9-run lead, 99.5%. Pat Burrell singles. Scores 2. It's 10-3. Still a 7-run lead. Still, the Reds are in great shape. Now 10-5. Now 10-8. Juan Uribe off Logan Ondrusek, his 17th. We got a 2-run deficit. Remember, it was 10-1. Still in the inning, 2 on Andres Torres off Arthur Rhodes. The Giants have come back from 10-1, tie it at 10. Remember that 99.5% probability at 10-1? It's now 26% at 10-10. And it's falling fast. Aubrey Huff, sack fly, Torres tag, scores. Giants score 6 runs in the 8th. They take an 11-10 lead. Remember, never before have 2 teams come back from 9 runs or more deficit on the same day. Top 9. 1 out, Paul Giannis singles off Brian Wilson. Stubbs, who reached on a Sandoval error, scores. We tie the game. Javier Lopez, the last relief pitcher available for the Giants. Top 10, 2 outs. Scott Rowland.
This one to left field, and that's got a lot of carry.
Missed it by that much, the homer by that much, and Cody Ross has been lifting weights. Rolling out, trying to get 2. We go 12th inning. Barry Zito, 2nd career relief appearance, and Votto. Oh, man, is he feeling it. Miguel Cairo scores. The Reds take a 12-11 lead. We go bottom 12, tying run on 3rd against Francisco Cordero. A, B, C. Always be closing. Cordero gets Torres to ground out. Reds win it 12-11. Woo! What a ball game up by the Bay.
It was a full team effort. It was especially a big win considering, we were up by so many runs. They come back. Sometimes, you want to give in, but we didn't, and we really played a heck of a game.
Joey Votto came through with a big clutch, hit there after Miggy got a clutch hit. So Miggy and Giannis. So boy, that was like a heavyweight fight today.
5 decisions, but Wilson's got Josh Hamilton on his team, and he's taking Dunsing deep. Hamilton's 30th of the season. Rangers take a 2-0 lead. 6 straight games with at least 1 RBI for Hamilton. We go to the 5th. 1 out, runners on first and second. Jannard Span with an opportunity. Danny Valencia coming in to score. Twins trail by 1. Joe Mauer's RBI ground out with tied at 3. That's where we pick it up. Bottom 6 now. Vladimir Guerrero. No wristbands, no batting gloves, just a solo home run off Dunsing. Dunsing said if I make a different pitch, maybe it's a different ball game, but he made that pitch, and Guerrero hit his 23rd. Rangers up 4-3. So now the Rangers with some bullpen issues. Neftali Feliz unavailable. So is Frank Francisco. So Alexi Ogando gets Jim Thome to win the inning. The Rangers going to win it 4-3. 6 in a row for Wilson, 4 in a row for the Rangers.
Well, Stan said Chicago 3.5 back in Minnesota when the day began. White Sox hosting the Orioles. Trying to take advantage there. Brian Mattis facing Alexi Ramirez, bottom 1.
Alexi!
Thank you. Nick Markakis, that's a TPN, top play nominee if you're new to the program. Next inning, Andrew Jones, 1 out, runners on the corners. Inning ending double play. Let's go to the 3rd. Mattis against Gordon Beckham, who was the hero Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Juan Pierre, swinger. Carlos Quentin, looker. Mattis, 5 Ks over 7 innings, 3 hits. How about Matt Wieters against Mark Burley with a runner on first? He doubles. Felix P.A. going to score all the way from first. Orioles get 1 on the board. Then Brian Roberts. He's got 3 homers this season. 1 was a game winner earlier this month against the White Sox. Orioles going to win this 4-2. Sox Mariners, Josh Beckett, hand on heart. Top 4, no score. Beckett gets Russell Branyan. Struck out the side in the 4th. Top 6. Ichiro, Sid. Clearly not agreeing. Well, the weather looks nice there at Fenway. Bottom 6, Red Sox 2-0, 2 on, 2 out. Daniel Nava scoring David Ortiz, Adrian Beltre. It's 4-0, now 4-1. Casey Kochman, Taters. 2-run shot off Beckett. 6 1/3, 3 runs, 7 Ks. He's done for the day. Top 9, Red Sox 5-3, and from Taters to hotcakes. Jose Lopez, the Jonathan Papelbon. Good thing I got fast reflexes.
Red Sox down 1-0. Felix Hernandez going for Seattle gets Adrian Beltre. Beltre has some words with home plate umpire Dan Bellino. In between innings, Beltre ejected by Molino. He's a fill-in ump, but he wouldn't let Beltre get away with whatever he was saying, and then Molino ejects Terry Francona. Beltre and David Ortiz confused in the dugout. 3rd inning would eventually begin. Jose Lopez up the middle of Tim Wakefield, 2-run score. The Mariners go up 3-0. Bottom of the 8th, tying run on, 2 out for Ortiz. That's off Brandon League, but it's not going to be a problem. Mariners hang on for the win. Hernandez, 7 1/3. He struck out 9 against Giants on Wednesday. You saw the wild card standings there. Roy Halladay going for Philly. Perfect until this. Top of the 4th. Hunter Pence with 2 outs. His 20th. Astros up 1-0 on his solo shot. Top 7. Man on second for Humberto Quintero. Off Halladay, Chris Johnson scores. Halladay, 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 Ks. Now, bottom 7, 2 out, men on the corners. Jimmy Rollins facing Mark Melanson with Ben Francisco on 3rd. Now, we go back to Monday. Jason Worth picked off at second base during an intentional walk. Worth caught slipping. That would end the inning. Heads up play by Quintero there. After ball 2, Quintero picks off Francisco at 3rd. Now, if you wonder how it happens, he noticed that Francisco lost his balance, and he couldn't get back to 3rd in time. He's doing a little dance right there. And it didn't work out for him. Astros going to win at 3-2. J.A. Happ traded for Roy Oswalt, goes 2 runs, 5 hits in 6 1/3. So the Reds win, kept the pressure on the Cardinals, keep up. St. Louis visiting Pittsburgh on Wednesday. Albert Pujols still looking for number 400. Not going to happen here. Pops it up to Ronnie Cedeno in the top of the 1st for Pujols 0 for 1. Bottom third, no score runner on first. Daniel McCutchen laying it down. Pujols has got it. Tries to get the lead runner at second. How'd that work out? Not so good. Runners on first and second now. Later in the inning, bases loaded for Neil Walker. And it might as well be Christmas in Pittsburgh because everybody's coming home. Daniel McCutchen, Andrew McCutchen, Jose Tabata. So you got two McCutchens and a Tabata, and the Pirates have a 3-0 lead. Top four, Daniel McCutchen gets Pujols swinging. 6 innings. He struck out 5, gave up just 3 hits. Pujols 0 for 2. Top 6, Pujols flies out. He's 0 for 3 now as McCutchen has got his number. Top 8, Pujols one more try at 400, but he's not going to get it. 0 for 4 in the game, still waiting on number 400. Cardinals have lost 4 straight series against teams.
Dodgers took on the Brewers Wednesday in Milwaukee. He's 0 for 7, 3 Ks in 2 games since returning from the DL. He's on second here. Casey Blake singles. Larry Boa. Look at Larry's running down with him. And well, Manny's no Usain Bolt. He's more of a deadbolt here. He is out by a mile. Boa had a better chance of scoring. Top 5, Dodgers are going to get 3 in the 5th off Randy Wolf. James Loney, 2-out, 2-strike single, scores Manny, who walked, and Blake, who doubled. The Dodgers take the lead. Top 6, Ramirez going to buy some insurance. He goes 2 for 2 with an RBI. Shops at the gap there, the double. Dodgers win 5-4.
It happened to me once on a karaoke night, but that's a different story. USA and Greece, basketball, Kevin Durant. The big finish. He had 15 points. Team USA, I mean, they're playing hard. I watched a little bit of this. They're playing hard.
They won by a ton. Orioles, White Sox, market 8, dude. Nick Markakis. It's Pilates there. Brian Mattis, he's pitching well since Buck came on board.
Number 7, back to Team USA in Greece, Derrick Rose. Fancy. Rose had 13. They won 87-50 now, so bring it on. Team USA's ready.
Fenway Park, Jonathan Papelbon. Ah! Brought his adult glove. My life would flash before my eyes there. It'd be a sad story.
UEFA Champions League soccer. Ozer and Zenit, St. Petersburg. Iranush Yellen deflects it home for the goal. Ozer advances with a 2-1 aggregate victory.
That's why you got odds at 4. Blake DeWitt diving stop sets the double play in motion, and the Nationals Cubs win. Great stretch by Micah Hoffpower. Cubs undefeated under the new guy.
I've been set up. Number 3, more soccer. Barcelona, AC Milan. Clarence Seedorf into the box. Filippo Inzaghi volleys it in. Nice touch by Inzaghi to score. Regulation ends in a 1-1 draw, but Barcelona wins on penalty kicks.
Number 2 sounds like this, Rockies Braves.
1-2 pitch in the air to left field. Gonzalez with a long run towards the corner. Makes a sliding catch to end the ball game.
What's number 1, Stan? The Rockies made that huge comeback.
This is really, really good. Japanese baseball. Hiroshima Toyo Carp versus Yokohama Bay Stars. Amaya Soichiro of Hiroshima up on top of the outfield wall, leaning back. I mean, that looks like something somebody faked on YouTube, but it's real, and it's number 1 on top plays.
5.80 ERA as the Rangers look for the 4-game sweep. And how about Delman Young? 3 for 24 against Lee. Eat more chicken into the bullpen. His 16th, a 3-run shot. 2 outs, top 3. Lee walks Jason Kubel, and pitching coach Mike Maddox comes out and says, is pregame agreeing with you? Next batter, Michael Kadire down the left field line. Orlando Hudson and Kubel score. Kadire on second, 32nd double this season. Lee, 5 earned, 7 hits in 5 innings. First time this season he hasn't pitched into the 6th. We're into the 6th. Twins, they're adding on. Uptown's got its hustlers and Bowery's got its bums. The Twins got Big Jim Thome. He's a home run hitting son of a gun. That's 582 career. It's 6-0. Thome turns 40 on Friday. That ain't nothing. Francisco Liriano gets Josh Hamilton in the bottom of the 6th. Liriano struck out 7. Vlad Guerrero swinging from his shoe tops off Matt Guerrero, his 24th at 6-4. Bottom 9, Matt Capps gets Andres Blanco to fly out. The Twins avoid the sweep. They win it 6-4. For Pujols, he's 3 for 3 with a home run career against Jordan Zimmerman, who's making his first start in just over a year because he had Tommy John surgery. Cards down 2, top 4. Pujols going for home run number 400, and he goes after that pitch like it's made out of ham. His 34th, that's 400 career, 47th on the home run career list. Cardinals radio. Turn it up to 11 and take a listen.
Here's a long drive to deep center. Back goes Morgan. He looks up, and this is gone. Home run number 400 for Albert Pujols.
Check out the fan that catches the number 400 home run baseball. Albert will eliminate him and retrieve that baseball. Top 9. Cardinals down a run. Runners on second and third. Pujols and Jim Riggleman tells Drew Storn, we are not pitching to him. We will load the bases. We will take our chances with Matt Holliday, and Matt Holliday has just drove in a run. The tying run scores hit by pitch. Holliday's got to come out of the game. Got hit in the hand there, but we are tied at 8. Next batter, Randy Wynn, the former Hawaii Winter Leaguer. Off Sean Burnett, the Cardinals get 4 in the top of the 9th. They're up 10-8. Ryan Franklin, bottom 9, going to close it, but he is not caffeinated. Roger Bernardina goes yard, his 9th of the year. We are tied at 10. Washington shut out 3 times this week with 10 in this one. Top 11, no one on. 2 outs. Kyle Loesch on deck in Holiday's spot because the bench is thin. We're into extras, so they intentionally walk Pujols. And it pays off again as Loesch grounds out into the fielder's choice. We go bottom 11, 1 out. Alberto Gonzalez pop up towards first base, foul side. Pujols over there greeting his people, and you saw his face right there. Tried to put his foot up on the tarp right there. It didn't stick. Down it goes. Albert Pujols, ankle very sore afterwards, uncertain whether he'll play on Friday. He did stay in this game. Top 13, Adam Wainwright on deck. Again, the thin bench, and again, the Nationals intentionally walk Pujols. Wainwright, no. Putting Pujols on pays off. Bottom 13, runners on the corners, 1 out. Blake Hawksworth to Ian Desmond, who had 4 hits. That one off Aaron Miles' glove. Niger Morgan scores. The Nationals win 11, 10, and 13. Cardinals struggling, but they do have the machine.
Time now for SportsCenter's top 10 plays, and at number 10, it's more tennis. Pilot Penn tennis action. Marcos Baghdatis against Sergei Starkovsky. And look at the hustle and the passion that Stavkovsky shows in ultimately getting the point. Beautiful stuff here behind the back. He wins in 3 sets.
She's a beauty, that number 9. Let's go to Williamsport, Hawaii and Georgia. Jason Latta going to make the big catch there, but the Hawaiians with the big win. They're going to play Georgia again on Friday, and the winner of that one's in the U.S. final.
At number 8, Rams and Patriots, opening kickoff. Brandon Tate ripping through the coverage, tearing through the coverage. The ripping and the tearing, the ripping and the tearing. 97 yards for the touchdown. More from this game a little bit later.
Dodgers, Brewers, Matt Kemp, let's roll for freedom. Let's roll for truth. Kemp down on the ground as the Dodgers sweep the Brewers. The Dodgers are all of a sudden back in the wild card race.
The Astros completed a 4-game sweep of the Phillies. Jimmy Rollins, who's robbed here by Chris Johnson, said no matter whether they're good or bad, they always give us problems. Astros win 5-1 over the Phillies at the bank.
Let's check out number 5 down in San Diego. The Diamondbacks just spanked the Padres. Chase Headley, line drive. Rusty Ryle. Got some. Got some if you need it. Diamondbacks 11-5.
At number 4, back to that Rams-Patriots game. Tom Brady falls down, gets up. Hair was perfect. Algie Crumpler with a nearly perfect grab. That is dexterity by Brady. And those are some hands by Crumpler.
See, Tom did that on purpose.
To make it look cool.
That's how cool
like
he is.
Breakdance move.
At 3, Athletics Indians. Coco Crisp, the diving backhand catch. Not as good as the Frisbee catching dog, but nonetheless good. He got the top play. Cleveland got the win.
At number 2, LPGA Canadian Open. First round action. Par 3, the 11th hole. Michelle Wie hole-in-one. She shot a 7 under 65, and she leads after round 1.
At number 1, Albert Pujols. Going outside the wall. His 400th career home run. Nationals get the win. Pujols gets the history.